What is up, Fabrication Nation? Welcome to the Fab Forums. My name is Kyle Voss, and today we're going to look at another one of Fronius's welders. This machine here is the TransPocket 180. This is a TIG stick machine. The very first thing that you'll notice about this machine is the size. So we're looking at like maybe 17 or 18 inches total length, 6 inches width, and probably like 11 or 12 inches tall. So along with the physical size of this thing being very small, it is a very light machine. So this machine weighs under 20 pounds. I think it has an aluminum case to it, which helps with that weight. So those of you guys looking for a good, compact, lightweight stick machine, this is gonna be a very good option for you. Has a stick setting. It's gonna run your 70-18, those style rods very easily. And it also has a cellulose feature, so you can run your 60-10, 60-11 rods. This thing works very well in stick mode. I've used it a good bit, just trying to kind of run it through its paces. And even though I don't do a lot of stick welding, this thing is very easy to use. So in stick mode, it also has a feature called hot start. So basically, if you have this thing set at 50 amps, you can have it hot start 30 to 200% higher than its initial amperage setting. Does that make sense? So you go to strike that arc, you have it set at 100%, it's gonna start it off at 100 amps, then it's gonna drop it back down to that 50 amp setting that you have in there. It's just gonna allow those strikes to start faster, cleaner. This machine is capable of 180 amps on stick, 220 amps on TIG. It does use all standard DINS connections. This thing also comes with a 600 amp ground cable. I'll tell you one other cool thing I've seen this machine do. I actually seen it with my own eyes. I've seen somebody weld 1/8 inch 70-18 rod on the stick setting with 250 feet of extension cords attached to it with no issues. I think that was at 120 amps. No problem. Just run rod after rod after rod. 250 feet of extension cord. I know that Fronius actually has this thing rated up to 300 feet on their website. So, I don't know, if you need to like weld something, a football field away from where you're plugged in, this machine can do it. This thing also features all the nice stuff that you know from Fronius. The panel filters in this thing, so you're not like sucking dust and debris into the machine. Has the quick disconnect power cable on the back. It also comes with the Fronius TIG torch. So this TIG torch actually has an amperage switch on it. So you can adjust the amperage on the TIG torch itself. If you're tied up in a car or somewhere and you need to change the amperage on the machine, you don't necessarily have to get out to do that. You can adjust it right here. Just an up-down toggle. It's gonna adjust the amperage on the machine, and you can get right back to welding. This machine also has a pulse function in the TIG mode, so you can run pulse or just standard TIG, which is a good option to have. So along with everything else I've showed you on this machine, it also comes with this really nice case. So you can kind of unconnect everything, you pack it up in this really nice case, you can roll that thing around, you can throw it in the back of the truck, you can take it wherever you need to go, and that's where I think this machine really excels. I see this machine being in a car trailer at the racetrack. I see it being on a farm somewhere where you need to kind of do maintenance around. You can run extension cords anywhere you need to get to. Or if you're a professional, you can tote this thing around. You need to go in a building to fix a handrail. You need to go up a bunch of stairs, whatever it is, 20 pounds, less than 20 pounds, this is the machine for you. You can take it wherever you need to go. Really, you can just kind of throw this thing over your shoulder and rock and roll. Now, as much as I like this machine, there are a few things I wish it had. I really think it would take it to the next level if it had these couple little things. The first one is high frequency start. So in TIG mode, this has like a scratch start setup, does not have high frequency start, and I kind of hate that. I wish it did. There may be a reason for that though. When you start adding features like high frequency start and some other things, then you start adding to the weight and size of the machine itself, and so maybe that's why they didn't put it in there. The other thing that I really wish this machine had was a TIG pedal. So as of right now, everything is done on the torch itself. The trigger and adjustments are done on the torch. You can actually adjust it here too, but the trigger is on the torch itself. And I kind of wish it was more like the Magic Wave 230i, where you had the option of doing either or. So you can choose to use the torch, or you can plug a pedal into this thing and use a pedal. I think that would kind of make this thing a lot more dynamic, may make it more of a shop TIG welder, and that may be something that they are working on. They may be working on getting a pedal set up for this machine. I've kind of heard some hearsay. Little birdie told me that that might be something that's coming. Don't quote me on it, but I'd really like to see a pedal for this along with being able to use the torch. Other than those two things, and really one of them may be resolved at some point, I really like this machine. It works great, it's lightweight, it's very portable. You can pack it in its case, throw it anywhere you need to, and take it with you. If you ever get stuck, you have a nice welder. Alright guys, there you go, the TransPocket 180 from Fronius. If you're looking for a small, compact machine that's packed full of all those features that Fronius is known for, this is it. I'll drop you a link in the description. You can go check it out for yourself. As always, thank you for joining me. I'll see you guys some more this week. Go do work, son.